Hey everybody, Joe Stofker here. Today I'm here with Shameca Tankerson, power player, and I wanted to do a quick little video today for you, and I wanted to talk about being salesy. Shameca has some very interesting points about being salesy, and I felt like everybody else should hear those. How you doing today, Shameca?
I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm excited to talk about this. I'm pretty passionate about this. This is my soapbox moment, so thank you for giving me that opportunity to stand on my soapbox.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, like being salesy is like one of those things where people always kind of like think that of me. So, you know, when I heard you talking about being salesy a couple months ago on a master sales class, I was just like, people need to hear this. So that's why we connected today and we're shooting this short video. So
Cool,
what are your thoughts on a person being salesy?
Well, if I can be really honest about it, I'm like, why not be salesy? We tend to think of sales as a bad thing. You know, it's not a bad thing. Sales isn't something you do to people. It's something you do for people. And so we want to change the name. We want to call it discovery session. And we don't want to say we're not doing sales, we're serving people. So how can I serve you today? And the reality of it is when you make an offer to someone, you are selling something. You cannot create income. Money does not exchange hands. Money does not move unless a sale is made. So why not be salesy? Here's what the truth is. It doesn't matter what you call it, it's still sales. So if I stand in the middle of a freeway and there is a Mac 10 truck coming at me and I'm going, okay, that's not a truck, that's not a truck, it's a feather, it's a feather, it's a feather, it's a feather, you're gonna get smashed. You're gonna get hit because that is a truck. So it doesn't matter what you call it, it's still sales. And the sooner that you can get a grip on that and just like get that in your knower that, okay, I am selling, but my selling is not doing anyone a disservice, the more powerful you will be and the more income you'll be able to create for yourself and the more people you will be able to help. I'm a God girl. I always say that about myself. And one of the things that I have read says this. It says, cursed is the one who hoards the grain, but blessed is the one who is willing to sell. And we seem to think that we have it a little backwards. Like if I sell to people, I'm bad, I'm evil, I'm trying to take something from people. But in reality, when you sell, you are the bridge to that bigger vision they have of themselves. You're the bridge to that desire of how they want their body to look like. You are the bridge to the legacy business they want to create. You are the bridge to the food they're trying to put on the table for their kids. And when you decide not to do that, that is when you're being selfish. So when you decide not to sell, or that sales is evil, then that's when you're doing a disservice. So the number one thing that I want people to think about and know is that you must shift your association with how you perceive sales and how you perceive yourself as a salesperson, because the longer that you make it bad, the more money you're going to leave on the table and the more people you're going to leave in their misery, because you are the answer to the prayer that they're praying every night.
I love that. I love that. So for a person who's not a salesperson, but they're noticing that they're in a conversation with someone and they're like, this person's salesy. Mm-hmm. You know, like what might you encourage them to do in that moment when they feel like someone's being salesy?
When they feel like someone's being salesy?
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
you know, is there like a mindset shift or something that you...
I was going to say, again, the invitation is to shift your perception or your association with how you perceive sales. When people begin to sell to me, I welcome it. Because I understand that if they don't make their offer, then they're doing themselves a disservice. They are here. You came to do something, Joe. You're here on the planet to do something. I'm here on the planet to do something. We're entrepreneurs, so we are doing that something by way of our business ventures. If you do not make an offer to someone, then you might as well say, I'm giving up on my dreams. I'm giving up on the call of my life. I'm giving up on what I've been put on the planet to do. So yes, the invitation to the person who believes that someone is being salesy towards them to understand that that person is doing a service by offering whatever it is they're trying to sell. Your job is just to make a decision whether or not you want to take them up on that offer. That's it. If you don't want the offer, say no. If you do want the offer, say yes, but no judgment on the person. They're just doing their job.
I love it. I love it. So if anybody wants to get in touch with you because they're interested in sales, how would they go about doing so?
I would say the best way to get a hold of me is my website, which is shamecatankerson.com. And hopefully you'll have my name written somewhere so people can figure out how to spell that, because it's not easy. But on there's 2 things that you will get access to that will totally help you with shifting your perception in sales and shifting how you show up as a salesperson, especially if you want to sell high dollar programs, products, and services. So at shamecatankerson.com, you're going to get access to something I call my high-end client power playbook. And this is all about the mindset that we're talking about around sales and how you do sales. And you're also going to get access to my sales masterclass, where we talk about what are the steps and the actions you need to take to be able to sell more powerfully.
I love it. Well, thank you very much for joining me here today, Power Player.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
We'll talk again soon.
All right.